Okay, so we are here and the banner is live for Super Baby 2. This is going to be my initial reaction to looking at it, and wow, your boy did do pretty good with predictions. We talked about Buhan, we talked about Slug, we talked about Cell. Who else is on here? So Cell, Buhan, Slug, Scouter Vegeta. Okay, we mentioned him. We mentioned Physical Rose. We did not get 21. We did not get the STR androids. We did not mention Tech Cell, and that is it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 featured. Yep, because we know there is going to be the pity. Now, the big question you guys are going to be asking is, should you summon on this banner? And the answer to me is a resounding no. Now, what we're going to do is we have Dokkan Day tickets. So with Dokkan Day tickets, you guys know how that works at this point. This is going to give us extra sort of summons here. And if you guys don't know how to get them, if you go over to the missions tab and you go over to the event, you will see here in your completed missions tab and stuff like that, there will be Dokkan Day tickets and you can get the tickets for the banner, and you guys are going to see them right here if we go down, these special summon tickets. So if we look at this here, it is going to be a very similar sort of process here to what we have seen in the past, right? You are going to be able to get all of these featured characters on here with the tickets, but with it being 10 featured and 9 Dokkan Festival exclusive characters, we are going to have to keep that in mind. So again, you guys can see here, this is a wicked banner, right? Like, this is a good character. Like, I'm not going to say that they're like the best unit in the world, but this is a good character. These guys are trash, but they are coming up on 3 years old after the end of the 11th anniversary, so easy A to be on the lookout for. Android 21, they're just okay. If you're a fan of Android 21 from Dragon Ball FighterZ or something like that, I think you could potentially get away with this character. But again, not really going to be doing too much for you. When we look at Physical Rose Goku Black, it's going to be the same case here. I don't think he's very good. His domain effect is going to be fighting with a lot of his teammates for like when you're going to have that, like Infinite Zamasu, HEL Full Power Broly, Int Broly, all of these other things. Domains are a bit overlapping, and obviously you cannot run them at the same time as other units, so you are going to have to keep that in mind on whether or not you should be summoning. When we look at Dirty Fireworks Vegeta, this character right here, I actually think is somebody that you could potentially target with coins or something like that because of his value in the Festival of Battles. The Festival of Battles is a really, really good place for this character because of his ability to stack. If we look at his super attack effect details right here, you guys can see greatly raises his attack, he greatly raises his defense, and he has orb changing that is going to be good for the Festival of Battles. I think that this character actually ends up working out pretty well for you. So if you wanted to potentially pick this character up with coins, I think that would be an okay idea. And if you get lucky enough to pull him on your tickets, you're going to be looking pretty good for the Festival of Battles, considering that Extreme AGL mission is probably the most limited typing that you can have on that event. And then the rest of this here, Slug, just okay. Again, another domain character, not really something that we're looking for. Buhan, same thing, another domain character. And then if we look at Cell, funny enough, another domain character. So keep that in mind. If you're going to be using your Dragon Stones on this banner, good luck. But I would definitely say that this baby, I don't think is worth using your Dragon Stones for, because we just have so much coming up after this celebration. And you really want to start gearing towards the anniversary side of things and making sure that you have stones available. So what we'll do is we will go with a quick ticket summoning session here, and we will do that on both versions and see if we get lucky. Let's go ahead and get started with this first multi here. Now, again, we are just looking to pull this character with tickets, and if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Vegeta is here, so hopefully the text works in our favor. We did not go Super Saiyan on the initial pull down. They had to wait for a second, so that was indicating that we were not going to be fusing on that specific multi there. So we're probably not going to be getting anything here, but that's okay, right? Like, we're not really too worried about it in terms of like what we're trying to get and all of those different things. It's just like it is what it is type of deal, right? Like, again, when it is these tickets, you just have to expect the worst when there's no SSR guaranteed. With the Dokkan Festival ones, it is always going to be a little bit tricky. So do keep that in mind. Probably not going to get anything here. Maybe I'm trying to reverse psychology it. You never know. But Vegeta is here on both of the cases here. So we did get Super Saiyan on that pull down. But again, no fusion there. So that is a bit annoying seeing Vegeta on both of them there. And this is probably not going to be anything of high value for us either. So we're just going to click through this one. I'm not going to sit and waste our time here with this, but just keep that in mind. This one is not, like, again, I don't think this banner is very worth you summoning on here. Getting the summon points, I guess, would be like okay, but again, just like in terms of characters that you're using, I don't think this banner is very high value for you. So I would definitely advise that you skip this banner for now. Okay, so obviously, if we check both of the versions here, the banners hopefully are the same, and that is going to be the case here. Thank goodness there was no variance between the versions. You guys never know. Sometimes they like to do those fun things, but let's go ahead and get started with the JP ticket summons. Again, not expecting the world here from these, but you never know. Just 17 is certainly not a good sign here. We are looking for the combinations, the Weeses, all that fun stuff. Probably not going to get any luck on these, but again, they are just special tickets. So not the end of the world if we don't pull anything. But with that being said, it just comes down to the timeline type of things, right? If we base it on scenarios here, if you were like a newer player and you are looking for just 17 again, okay. If you're just looking for something to summon for, like you just want to have a bunch of stones to farm, you were trying to get new characters and stuff like that, I don't think that's the end of the world or anything like that. But again, I just don't see there being a world where there's really enough value on this banner. With the lack of Dokkan Festival exclusives and stuff like that, or not with the lack, but the lack of productive Dokkan Festival exclusives that are really going to, set your account further, I just don't see a world where there's really going to be much to be had from here. But as you guys can see in 28 attempts there, no SSRs. When it comes to the Dokkan Festival exclusive ones, I just don't really have much luck, unfortunately, and it is what it is. So if we were to go back here on the global version, right, what I like to do, we'll do one heat check just to kind of see where we're at. Like, we'll just do one real quick and then we'll stop there just to kind of see what's going to happen. But Tien and Trunks, yeah. So this banner is just, it's not going to be nice to me. We don't like 10 featured banners around here. So just going to do one multi for a heat check, and that's probably going to be it. But again, we'll quickly go over to the coin side of things, and then we could sort of work it from there and sort of talk about things that I would or would not recommend. It's, again, not going to be looking very good in terms of like the way that this banner is going to be operating. Just not a big fan. I would say that this one to me feels like a very easy skip. Nothing of like extreme value here. Again, just trying our luck, and it is what it is. So let's go back over to JP real quick, and we'll talk about the coins, and then we'll get up on out of here. Okay, so when it comes to who is available with the coins, the coin shop is still very expansive due to the fact that we have these characters here. So keep in mind, a lot of the characters from the GDC banners are going to be going away very soon. So if you are somebody who wants to potentially summon on these banners, I'll upload this one early so that way you guys know. With these red coins here, you are going to have to keep in mind that these are going to be expiring very soon. So if you are looking to pick someone up from these red coins, you're going to have to keep that in mind. But if you're watching this video later in the morning, maybe you just woke up, maybe you're just getting out of school for the day or something like that, the characters that are going to be available the whole time are going to be of the following, right? Tech Cell, the androids right here, all of these different units. I would only recommend really 2 characters here from the coin shop. And I think it's this cell right here. I think wouldn't be a horrible pickup. I probably wouldn't do it myself. And then I also think that this Dirty Fireworks Vegeta is going to be a character that you could potentially sit and think about if you want to coin them. But also keep in mind, you're going to have 24 days to think about it. So why do I think that this character is so good? It comes down to the Festival of Battles. Again, if you do not care about the Festival of Battles, do not coin this character. I don't think he is worth it by any stretch of the imagination. It is something that you could just potentially pull later on down the road. Maybe, I don't remember if they were on the memorial ticket or the memorial stone thing. I don't think they were. But again, this is somebody who I think if you want to coin him, there's not a problem with that whatsoever. I think that you could potentially get away with summoning for coining this character. Again, if you are somebody who is struggling with that extreme class mission, or you get lucky and pull them on the tickets. So sort of the final verdict here for those of you who may have skipped to the end. When it comes to this banner here for Baby Vegeta, I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you skip this banner. I do not think that there is enough value for you there on this banner to warrant that taking all of your stones. So do keep that in mind. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming up with the the anniversary in a few months, right? New Year's, all of those different things. Potentially maybe something for Halloween. This is not a Dokkan Fest that you need to be like draining the wallet, using all your stones for. I know I don't have any stones right now, but I was taking advantage of a double rates banner, and that is going to be the case here. So potentially within the next 2 hours, if you wanted to summon on one of these banners, I would say it's probably going to be more bang for your buck. If you're watching this video at that time, I think I would probably stick to these banners rather than summoning on this one, because again, I just do not think that this one has the proper value. So let me know down below how your ticket summons went. You guys can see mine did not do very well at all, and it is what it is. But thank you guys for watching this one. Big thank you to all of my members over on the YouTube side of things. I do greatly appreciate you. If you want to become one, you can go ahead and click the link down in the description or hit the join button down below. Don't forget to join the community Discord as well, so that way you can interact with me and my community, or our community, should I say, and all of that fun stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.